Hello Sagittarius and welcome to Deku Tarot. I'm going to be doing your weekly tarot reading for May 6th through the 12th of 2019. Alrighty guys, so I'm doing all the weeklies in Game of Thrones tarot this week. It's my new deck here. And if you guys didn't know this, I'm a huge fan of Game of Thrones. I actually read all the books before the series, although I do watch the series as well. And I thought it'd be fun to do this because it comes out on Sunday and I usually release my weeklies on Sundays and I did just get these. Alrighty guys, so I just wanted to show you that they came in this awesome box. There's an awesome little guidebook actually for all the cards. That's hardcover, it's so cute. But yeah, alright, Sagittarius. So, this is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, I want to say thank you guys for all of your support. Thank you so much for all of your subscribes. Thank you so much to all my subscribers. Thank you for all the shares. And if you guys haven't, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Alright, and Sagittarius. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It will not resonate with every single one of you, okay? It just can't. So that's just not possible. Do check out your weeklies as well as your May monthlies for your other placements. We are not just our sun sign, and it's important to remember that. Alrighty, so let's look at what this week holds for you, or what will be happening this week, what we can expect in terms of general energy or things happening in our career and general areas of our life here. General and career, general energy, general career for Sagittarius this week. And we're getting Three of Coins. Maybe building some new foundations here, working on something. If we work with others, this is working on a collaborative effort. We could also be building some new health or, really maybe some health or fitness routines here. We want to build ourselves up for those that are trying to gain weight. It does feel that this is a great week to start building up in terms of eating better, eating more, building up our weight here. I don't know why I'm getting such a strange message, but it's coming through, so. King of Swords reversed. Continue to show me general life and career, general life, money, and career for my Sagittarians. Ooh, Wheel of Fortune. Oh my god, I've wanted this deck for so long. I love all the marksmanship in the art here. It's so nice. It's almost like some of the illustrations are just so nice. Let's continue to see here. General life and career for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus this week. Eight of Swords reversed. This card has been knocking about everywhere, I will say. It was in, I think, Libra, Scorpio, Virgo, Aquarius. So check those all out if we have any of those placements. Let's get some clarifiers here. Clarify the Three of Coins and the King of Swords reversed. Before I get too into it, let's clarify these energies. Clarify what's bringing up the energies of the Three of Coins, the King of Swords reversed, Four of Coins. Okay. Yeah, we need to build ourselves up and hold on to this. So whatever we're building right now, try not to overspend or make poor decisions with our money. It does feel like we are having a change of fortune here. Things will be working out, even if King of Swords reversed energy. What is that switch there? How does that go from King of Swords reversed to the Wheel of Fortune? King of Swords reversed. King of Coins reversed. Yeah. Interesting. There is maybe some over focusing in terms of focusing on money here. Let me just pull one more clarifier out and then we'll get to it though. Wheel of Fortune, the Eight of Swords reversed. Clarify what that switch of energy is, what's happening there for Sagittarius. Four of Wands. Okay. We really do want to get somewhere where maybe we feel it's just out of our reach. However, what we need to realize here at the end of the week is that we've already kind of started to get to where we have been trying to get to, whether we realize it or not. Three of Coins, Four of Coins, not bad energy, honestly. It's really about building and holding on to whatever we're building right now is how that feels. Don't start, spending your money. Whatever you're building right now, it's important to not make poor decisions or to start getting too focused on the material, too focused on, well, if you're trying to gain weight and you're having a hard time with that, I would say You might be getting really focused on how you're coming across physically, but it really isn't making that much of a difference. In fact, it's better for you, it's healthier, and it's going to make you more attractive and happier. So whatever you're trying to do in fitness, keep with it in terms of our physical health and fitness, and also in terms of any business propositions or things that we've been working on, especially with others. Your good work is starting to get attention, so start going for it. You know, hard work here, the hard work that we're putting in here in this group situation, or whatever this shift is, this improvement is that we've been working on, it is being recognized. You know, we're bringing benefits here. We're being satisfied with what we have. We might even gain a more permanent employment or more permanent money if we're able to hold on to it at this time. Okay, don't be overprotective again and over materialistic though this week. We need to be focusing on longer term goals rather than, you know, where we're at in this moment and how it's making us feel. Maybe trapped, scared, freaked out, feeling like we got to go run this way, that way, but we really don't know what to do. We have 2 kings reversed there, which I think is really interesting. When I see 2 of them reversed, you know, it is just this I don't know, I just feel like we're making poor decisions because of materialism, because of the way we want to appear to people, because of how we want to come across here. And it's not healthy. There's very self-centered, controlling energy here, very materialistic, very, what is the word I'm looking for? Focusing on the looks of a situation, per se, okay, if that makes sense. Okay, we might be, again, feel that there's this intense pressure to get to this certain goal, especially in terms of money, in terms of where we want to be, physically or health-wise, or even just in our life. You know, we want things to be more in control. We're getting a little bit obsessive, a little bit crazy, and a little bit too obsessed with, you know, how we're appearing to others. You know, what does this look like to others? What am I going to look like at the end of this to others? What's happening here? So we need to make sure that as we progress forward here, we're not becoming, again, way too overly focused on the visuals of this, or on, you know, how it's appearing to others, on all that material energy. The Wheel of Fortune says that there is a change of your fortune coming, and you should be ready for that. First of all, like, that's not a bad thing there. You know, it's everything is really improving when the wheel arrives. We do see ourselves getting to that place where we've been trying to get to, that 4 of Spears, which is you know, where you're trying to get to. It's, you know, what is your end goal? You know, getting to the place where you've been dreaming of. Getting through that glass ceiling is always how I always feel about it, you know. It also, again, favors friend and group activities here, a sense of childlike freedom. So, again, this could be have to do with moving. If you guys have been trying to move, but you haven't been able to secure the funds, you're having this, that, and the other. Like, a lot of issues crop up here, a lot of issues in terms of maybe people communicating with you, realtors, money that you have to put into it, or maybe, you know, you found a place, but now you're getting way too overly materialistic about it. Maybe it doesn't have a dishwasher, maybe it doesn't have this, or this needs to get fixed up, or it's not in this specific side of town, and we need to look at this from a different perspective, okay? The 8 of Swords makes us feel a lot more anxious and worried than we need to as well, okay? So, release yourself from the energy, see it for what it is, and realize that things really don't feel as bad as they seem, but we're getting stuck on the appearance, okay? So let's see. Sagittarius. Let's pull a Stacey DeMarco Halloween Oracle for a message from Spirit. Why do I keep putting these cards so far away? I keep like putting them way over in the tarot closet over here. Let's see. Also, guys, Mercury moves into Taurus this week on Monday, May 6th. And as we know, Mercury goes retrograde. There's issues with communication. Mercury rules communication, our planet of perception, okay? So when it moves into Taurus, everything's going to be based more on logical, grounded thinking. Things that really just make logical sense here, that follow the natural law. In terms of making any types of decisions, we're going to have to take our time here. We can't be pushed or rushed into anything. We need to process anything that we are making decisions on, or anything really that we're coming to conclusions with, through all 5 of our senses, like a Taurus, okay? And once we've made up our mind, it's going to be like you guys are unshakable. In terms of love, when Mercury moves into Taurus, there's a lot of flirting, sensual, lust-filled words, and, you know, like romantic, poetic. Think like W.B. Yeats, like lustful, like, oh, I just want to be with you type of poetry, very lovey and romanticized, you know, lush with your words, basically. So, and again, a lot of possible love declarations, so keep an eye out for that. All right, advice or guidance from their higher selves for my Sagittarians this week. And we're getting, ooh, the Witch. I love this card. The Earthly Weaver of the Worlds. You don't get her too often. Holding the Witch card means that you can weave your own change throughout your life, and that magic is indeed afoot. You must understand that you have power and it is real. It may also indicate that others may be threatened by your developing personal power, and they may not appreciate or like the changes in you as you grow. Be prepared for this and do not be discouraged. New friends and better opportunities will be attracted instead. So again, guys, you guys are weaving your fate. Things are changing and they might seem a little bit out of control, but in reality, you have more control than you think, and people might actually become upset about it, jealous, and you might start to get frustrated with the people around you, but it's there, you know, situations and people are falling away so that we can attract the best ones. The ones that are going to stay, that are going to support us, love us, and bring us what we want here, okay, and what we need. Alright, so let's look at love now. And again, guys, if you want to book a private reading, all that information, as well as my Twitter and Instagram, is right below this video in my description box. Alright, Sagittarius, in terms of love and romance, we're getting Queen of Pentacles. What else are we getting here? Knight of Spears reversed. Alright, Sagittarius, love and romance. May 6th through the 12th. Temperance reversed, which is you, interesting, and Hierophant. Let's get some clarifiers here, okay? So, first we see Olenna Tyrell as the Queen of Coins. I feel like they hit the nail on the head with that one. She has some famous quote that's like, maybe old and fat, but I do not have cheese between my ears. I don't know why I always think of that particular quote. She's awesome, though. Anyways, clarify the Queen of Coins here to the Knight of Spirits and what's bringing up this shift in energy in terms of love. What's bringing up these cards, these energies for love here at the beginning. Queen of Coins, Knight of Spirits reversed. King of Cups reverse, interesting. He's been coming up reverse for a lot of people, okay? I feel like maybe I'll do the reading for that Scorpio full moon around the 18th, but wow, I feel like that's going to bring up a lot of emotions this month for people. A lot of really intense emotional exchanges and revelations. Clarify, center of the reading, Knight of Spears and Temperance reversed. What is the reason for this energy? Clarify what this means to their love lives, or why this is showing up in love. Okay, wow. Three of Swords has been around this week, I will be honest. Libra, Scorpio, Aquarius, they all got it. And now you. I think actually Taurus got it too. Temperance reverse and the Hierophant. The Chariot. Some of us here are maybe not making the best choices in terms of love, and it's leading us to heartbreak here. Temperance says that we really need to, I mean, Temperance is well read. You know, we have all the knowledge. We have everything that we need here to make something happen, to heal from something. You know, if we need information, we can understand it because we're looking into the past, even though he's in the present. And he's also, you know, taking what he's learned in the past here, what he's reading from that, and trying to help them make decisions and learn things for the future. So that's, I mean, Temperance is your card also, and it is reversed. And when it's reversed, again, we're not going to feel very balanced. We're going to be trying to probably ignore things or dilute down our feelings in situations with indulgences, or, you know, drinking too much, doing drugs, possibly for some of you. I don't know. It just feels very much like things are imbalanced right now, and we have to recognize that. There's heartbreak there in the middle. So, sorry. Move this down here. Let's talk about... Sorry, it started thundering really loud, and the dog was barking, so I paused it, which is why everything's kind of a mess. Sorry, Sag. Three of Swords in the center of your reading. There's heartbreak here. I mean, this is, again, it's been rampant in all the readings. There's a definite sense where a lot of people are coming to some breaking points or big decisions in relationships here. Queen of Pentacles, King of Cups at the beginning of the reading is, there is this sense of possibly being maybe... we might be denying our emotions because we're comfortable where we are here at the beginning of the week here. Could be feeling, again, very blocked, even though we might be trying to manifest in love if that's what you're trying to do as well. Or we might be dealing with somebody who just does not, we're just dealing with somebody who does not have access to their emotions. They just do not, they cannot love or be in a relationship the way we would like them to be. We might be trying to, you know, give off that Queen of Coins energy, or even if we're dealing with, I don't know, there's so much here, Sagittarius. You guys always have so many people that you're dealing with. I don't want to, like, I'm not trying to come at you or anything. You guys are just popular. So again, we could also be dealing with a Taurus or a Scorpio here that are maybe coming across as there's a lack of emotional communication between you two. There's a lack of emotional passion here, even though, you know, it's comfortable, it's nice, maybe the physical is good there, but there's a lack of ability to communicate properly, especially, I don't know, with the Knight of Wands reversed. I mean, that's the card I associate mostly with you as a court card. So when he's reversed, you know, we're having some issues in terms of being ruled by our ego. There's a lot of avoidance of hard work here, but wanting the success. Again, we could be... what is this feeling that I'm getting here? It's just... there's so much imbalance. There's just so much going on here, especially with Temperance, you know, with the Three of Swords, Temperance reverse, Knight of Spears reverse. This is all your energy here. You guys are unbalanced and you're bringing heartbreak into your life here, okay? So I don't want to say this is your fault, but it kind of feels like your fault. You know, we're being too overly emotional and overwhelmed here, and it's causing a lot of tension, okay? We might be living way too much in the past or trying to get so far into the future that we're not really dealing with the now, which is this, you know. We need to pay attention to what we can change right now, which is heartache. You know, this Knight of Spears is saying, you know, maybe we should have communicated about something to one of these signs here in the beginning of the week. Let me get one more clarifier for this energy in here in the beginning of the week, because this feels like it has something to do with this. Queen of Pentacles and King of Cups reversed for Sag this week in terms of love. Clarify what this is saying is happening or what's going on here. Ace of Cups reversed. Yeah, okay. There's some type of heartbreak here. There's a loss in terms of love. If you have been dating or, you know, in a stable relationship with somebody, maybe it's an earth or a water sign. Doesn't have to be. Could be a Taurus or a Scorpio is what I'm mostly feeling. Maybe a Capricorn or a Scorpio. But there is some intense emotional pain this week. There's heartache. I feel like either you're not hearing from them, they're telling you that they don't want to put in the work, and that, you know, this is all about sex, honestly, is what I'm feeling for some of you, and I don't want to, like, I don't like giving negative readings. What is with the energy this week? And I'm not going to lie, obviously, in my reading, so you know, I'll tell them like they are, even if they are negative, but this is painful. There is heartache. There is heartbreak here. There is definitely a breakup for some of you. There's rejection. There's somebody leaving for some of you, and it's really having you try to, like, focus on how can I get this person back. However, the Hierophant says that we need to, instead of going, sometimes the only way is through, is really what I want to say to you guys. Sometimes the only way is through. We have to keep on pushing forward instead of looking towards the past, because, you know, the Chariot does have those two options of, you know, going two ways. We can't go both ways. We can only go forward now. The other way has been taken from us. So stop trying to research and figure out how you can go back to that, how we can live in that past, or, you know, bypass all the pain here. We have to feel this through. We have to go through this, okay? You know, this is going to give you, honestly, more knowledge and wisdom and spiritual knowledge in terms of love here as we go through this. Okay, and if you need help, it looks like there's a Taurus or a mentor or even somebody who can help you or guide you through this situation here. Lean on somebody, all right? For some of you, we might have to face some commitment issues this week, and that's what we're needing to deal with. And for some reason, it's coming, you know, as heartbreaker. There's emotion. Maybe the person that you're with doesn't believe that you're going to commit to them, or believes that you can't, and you're like, oh, I can do that, but maybe I have to work through this, or maybe I have to do this, or, you know, I'm committing to you. But you cannot ride two horses with one ass. So if you feel like you can't, you need to deal with the problems of why you can't, okay? There's emotional issues. There's just a lot of emotional issues here, especially when you see the Ace of Cups reversed and the Three of Swords. There is distinct emotional pain here. Distinct emotional pain, which is, again, very difficult. Our emotions that have been suppressed are really running out of control here. So if you've been suppressing your emotions for somebody and trying to be all, like, sexy, fun, flirty, it's like, I don't know, this is like a break this week, because you're like, oh my god, like, I can't believe I fell in love and this happened. I'm just like, this new love, or again, new love that you've been trying to put energy and love into is just not coming back around. It's not progressing. It's coming out as insecurity. We're getting suddenly just really emotional and heartbroken about the situation. It's like all of a sudden it hits. Sagittarius, sometimes you guys will run around so fast and do this, that, and the other thing. Try to busy yourself with flirting and talking to other people if one thing doesn't work out. But sometimes, like, you guys do catch the feels, and it hurts when it doesn't work out. I understand. Like, believe me. You know, I'm somebody who tried to date a Sag in college, and that was a mess. And, like, but I know that he had feelings and that he felt real love for other people, and that, you know, it wasn't, what we had was more physical, and that's fine. Sages are like that. But I just remember being like, I can't believe he has emotions. Somebody actually broke his heart. Like, I was, like, surprised. But you guys do, and I mean, I know people with Sagittarius's, Sagittarius and Venus and stuff, and that's, they're capable of great, intense, amazing love. Even, they're just not willing to put, you know, they'll have fun, they'll play around because that's fun, but it also teaches them more about the person that they want. So don't call them hoes and all this other crazy stuff. People are always coming at Sagittarius like that, and I think it's kind of rude. So let's pull a card for singles, card for couples. That's what I've been shuffling here. One for single Sagittarians. Unrecruited love, and one for couple. Yeah, maybe that's what's going, again, it feels like rejection. Like, you guys caught the feels. It was started out as something less than that, and then all of a sudden you were like, they're like, sorry, and you're like, oh my god, I'm heartbroken. Okay, finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. I kind of got that as well. There might be financial issues, money issues in your relationship that is causing a lot of heartache and pain, and we need to face that. If you're putting too much energy or thought, again, into the material aspect of things, to all that, we need to really, really stop that. We need to really look at it from a different perspective, something that's more grounded, more rational, okay? And as I say that, the light comes down. So, Sagittarius, have a wonderful week. Check out your weeklies as well as your monthlies for your other placements. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to book a private reading, all that information is below this video in my description box. Have a wonderful day, guys, and put in the comments below who you think will be on the throne.